Hello all, welcome. I'm Alan, these are my chronicles. So, Charities, as the title says, for some reason it entered my mind. I think it must have been a conversation I had a long time ago. So, over the last few days, I've done a little bit digging around and from memory to get some facts together. And this relates to the UK, but guys, answer the question in the comments. What's it like where you live in your part of the world? So, in the Victorian era, which is I think 1837 to 1901 with Queen Victoria. From what I can find, there were a few thousand charities tops in the UK. Different world, I get it, and I'll take that into account. So let's just say 5,000 charities, and I think that's high end, very, very high end. In 2025, there are 184,000 registered charities in the UK. Now, this isn't a critique of charities. This is about how are we here? Because I keep asking the question, and do we get charity apathy? So, 3 points, sort of really basic thinking. In 1844, we had what was called the Poor Law passed during Queen Victoria's reign, and that was amended to the National Assistance Act in 1948, the beginning of the welfare state in the UK. And the welfare state was created, the whole thing, it's post-war. Why do we have 184,000 charities in the UK? Superficially and with real skepticism, because it's a cracking grift. You can set up a charity, you can go on it, you can pay salaries, you can take administration fees, you can pay less to the charity than you do at the organisation. That's happened. The counter to that is there are some amazing people do some amazing things for charities. I get it. This isn't a critique. That's just one reason why you could argue about why there's 184,000 in the UK today. Secondly, are we just a more charitable nation? Is our Judean-Christian values, we call ourselves a secular society, but we're still governed by those morals and principles. Are we just more open to the world because we have more information about the world, so therefore we feel a need to do something about those, to address those imbalances? Yeah, you could argue that, but 184,000 charities? Thirdly, and this is a roundabout way, are we a cruel society? Have we created our own world of politics and social pressure and lack of opportunity and lack of ability for everyone to live a life, that we balance it by feeling guilty about that, by creating charities to make ourselves feel better? But 184,000? That's a lot, right, guys? What's it like where you live, my American friends, my Australian friends, whoever sees this? How do you feel about charities? Do you have that apathy? You know, if you see an advert 152 times asking you for money, by the 153rd time you're sick of seeing it and you'll turn it off. I'm guilty of that. I'll leave it with you guys. Here we go.